So we have a bunch of CEOs and CFOs in here. What advice would you give them in their digital transformation? And then we also have a few non-CEOs, non-CFOs in here. And what advice would you give for them for enlisting the CEO and the CFO in the digital transformation? And assume that those non-CEOs and CFOs don't have day-to-day access. Okay, go ahead. Any order.
Well,
Sure, I'll go. Two. One to the CEOs, as I said before. DocuSign's a proven document, a proven enterprise now. Been around for a long time. Sure, do your homework, talk to others, get the reference check, but jump in. It's a relatively insignificant way to drive a cultural transformation and process transformation in a company. Many have done it around the world, believe in it, it's real. And what I say to the people who are not CEOs here, trying to get the attention of a CFO or a CEO, would be this. There are a lot of really smart people around the world. There's a lot of really smart people in the companies you work with and work for. You've got to find a way to make yourself stand out as being different than the peers and people around you. If you can go to your boss, your CEO, your CFO, and say, hey, I can sign contracts faster, I can make our work environment better, I can take inefficiencies out of the process, that's a win-win. You support that idea with your CFO, your CEO, you make that happen in your company, you'll differentiate yourself from a lot of great talent within your company. Great way to differentiate yourself.
Great piece of advice.
you know, I'd say for the CEOs, defend the transformation. Protect the transformation. What I mean by that is that when you are on that road in terms of a digital transformation, there are going to be a lot of things that will pull you back from that, whether it's the investment of resources, whether it is those that may not want to take that kind of a journey at this point. And I would say you have to defend the resources allocated to it and defend that initial injection of passion by being a heck of a cheerleader. You have to do that because you have to have more energy to get above all of the friction that's trying to pull those efforts back. And so I think that's really important for those that are not CEOs. And this was mentioned earlier in one of the sessions. Don't make light or think insignificant of the small wins and victories. Yeah. And here's why within an organization. Those small wins and victories are the things that will fuel some of the individuals particularly who may not have wanted to take the journey. When they see results happening, it's to Rick's point, and differentiating yourself, when they see small results happen, it's kind of like, that was pretty cool. That did help a little bit. And it takes those proof points along the way. Just because a person doesn't immediately gravitate to the change doesn't mean that they will not ever gravitate toward the change. So those small victories, I think the more of those you can get and publicize, man, within the organization, you become part of that fuel and that fire that moves it forward.
Keith, let me add on to that point if I can.
Yeah.
And break the rules. That's a great point, Don, because I don't think you're going to find as a CEO or a CFO one big home run. It's not going to be one application or one deployment in one part of your business or one part of your company that you're going to look at and say, wow, that's transformed our organization. It's going to be a series of singles. But you accumulate a lot of singles over a long period of time across the entire business. Now you've transformed the company. So that patience is really, really important.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, this is the problem with going third when you're next to these illustrious CEOs.
College.
But one thing I would say is, as you go through this journey, in big complex organizations, obviously in any size organization, change is really hard, and so you need this energy, you need the quick wins. Listen to the people on the front line, because they are actually the ones who know best how things work and how things are broken today. And so that would be my minor add-on to the comments that I completely agree with from Don and Rick here. Listen to the people on the front line, and they'll help you accelerate the implementation and the effectiveness of what you implement.
Absolutely. Totally agree.
Well, I could tell you, this is my docu-dream come true to have you guys join us up here. I can't thank you enough. I mean, you guys are inspiring, passionate. I mean, you embody every value that we just kind of espouse. And thank you. Let's give it up for these great leaders. DocuFriends.